Respected Shailendra Maheshwari sir, Director, Keynote Limited, Madam Sita, Principal, CP Gurukul, our team of faculty members, staff, and the young minds. And behind this program, the team of IIMUN Kota chapter. A special thanks to Ms. Sania and her team and the other members of IIMUN to giving me this opportunity for learning. Because it's the dharma for every teacher that unless we learn, we are not fit to make you learn. The other side. As far as the institution goes, I think I was briefed by Sania shortly and that documentary I have gone through. Before that, I did my own study also. I think this is a wonderful organization created by youth, by the youth and for the youth. I do not know from where to start and where to end. But yes, in the limited time, let me highlight the importance of the activities being taken up by IIMUN, different chapters, the conference which will be held today and tomorrow. Whatever I could gather that yes, most of the time they focus on international relations, polity and the current affairs. Ms. Sania mentioned many of the things, whatever is happening in India. But let me assure you, today we are celebrating Kargil Vijay Divas also. So it's my belief, even the young minds who are sitting here, whatever you are envisioning through this IIMUN also, that the first thing in India at heart. So I have the strong belief, once I see Jawans, maybe few weeks back, few days back, the Kargil war, or any adverse situation once it has come for our country, I think our patriotism is intact. I am taking the positive side of it. I know your conference will deliberate many of the issues like that. Then Indian values is still intact. And I am of the strong belief, once in last 20 years, I have come across the young mind, the young generation of my university students or at times in the school, such programs. I think your generation is different. And we, the people who belong to the other generation, we are proud of you. You are well informed, you are open, you speak your heart. Whether these are personal matters or maybe the issues related to the country. So please keep it open. Maybe the society may criticize you at times. I always see to my students, whether the boys and girls, many times the social pressure, even the family pressure comes in between. But I am sure, I have seen the cases. It is you, it is your confidence. When you show before your parents, mom or dad, who is the decision maker, major decision maker in the family, I am sure they will never say no, whatever you want to do. But they will see confidence in your eyes, in your body language, because they are the persons. They never want that you endanger your personal life or the professional life. So once they are sure, whether you become doctor, engineer or whatever, I think they will say yes without hesitating even once. And I think these are the forums. Even in my student days, I used to grab for that I must get some secretaryship. I must get some opportunity to coordinate, some opportunity to lead the team or be part of the team. So I think this is a wonderful opportunity for you that our school is having, or even not in school. Yeah, since last 5-6 years I am seeing in our university also. Pramod sir, Saran sir, Om sir, they always promote outside classroom activities. Fine. And this is I think CP Gurukul is the unique institution. And I think future is for such institution. It's my personal belief. once we find that young generation is stressed, they are not finding ways to cope up with the pressure of their studies and ambitions which they want to achieve. So again, let me congratulate, let me wish wonderful learnings during this IIMUN Conference 2024. But I would touch upon the relations with Russia and the old USSR in my old days, once I used to be a student. I don't know how you have taken the visit of our Honorable PM, maybe this month itself, to Russia. Just dwell upon that. And I'm sure some discussions will take place in tomorrow's sessions or today's sessions. I think once we go back in 1950s, USSR, the older name, that was the country who came out with a veto power against the Kashmir issue. Then once we go to the 60s, 70s, even I myself cannot forget, because I have been the part of that industry, that the tanks and the tank technology came from Russia. The Milai steel plant, again, the Russians came and helped us. So once we were going through the industrialization in the Nehru's regime, I think Russia was the great contributor for our country. As far as relations, maybe during 70s, once the Bangladesh came in, during 80s, I think always our relations were healthy relations. And it is the constitutional mandate of Indian Constitution that we always follow the aligned policy. Even once the Ukraine-Russia war came in, I think our leaders were also questioning that yes, our PM is not taking any stand, right? But now you see we are seeing the fruition of that approach. And even during COVID, I don't know how many of you know, once the European Union and the US, they were having the curbs on maybe the supplies. We as Indians, we as India as a country, got the cheapest supplies of fertilizers and the crude oil. And even we could manage the price of petroleum products. So it is something, I think, whatever it has been given, maybe the motto or punchline, whatever you call it, that yes, in IIMUN, India is at heart, so patriotism and our Indian values. Deliberate as much as you can. Right? We have great hopes from this generation. Maybe whatever we could not do, you will do more than that. Then the second part is international in mindset. Again, the policy which our country is following, the relationship we are building. And always as India, we believed in unipolar forces in the world. Because the moment US becomes number one, or even others are so weak, I think world may face the disasters. So we are still maintaining, whether it's a diplomatic approach or the relationship is concerned, whether it was Nehru's time or it's Modi's time or it was Atal Bihari Vajpayee's time. I cannot forget one thing I'm sharing with you, and I think that Shailin sir might have gone through that even a small village of Rajasthan, I used to read the magazine and very glossy paper, Soviet Union. So I cannot forget the relations with the Russia, that time USSR, and this is the beauty of India only and Indian diplomacy. Now the landscape is changing. Even we are afraid. At least to me, I have read in Mahabharata or Ramayana that war continued for months and years. It used to look like a surprise. कि ऐसा भी होता है क्या? महीनों युद्ध चलता है. आप देखिए अभी क्या हो रहा है. Again, I think the young generation, if you can deliberate through IIMUN, that let the peace come again. और कहीं न कहीं भारत का जो एक वो है वसुधैव कुटुंबकम और शांति का रास्ता, वो कहीं न कहीं फलीभूत हो. तो इन्हीं आशाओं के साथ मैं आपको फिर से धन्यवाद देता हूँ ऑर्गेनाइजर्स को और आपको बधाई देता हूँ कि ऐसे प्रोग्राम में आप शरीक हुए हैं और आने वाले 2 दिन में बहुत कुछ सीखेंगे। पर्सनली मैं हमेशा एडवोकेट करता हूँ, मेरा पर्सनल ओपिनियन है। दूसरे लोग जब मेरिट की बात आती है कि 720, 700 या जेई की रैंक, तो वहाँ वो नंबर काम करता है। लेकिन मैं आपको कहीं कहीं अपनी तरफ से मैसेज दूंगा कि आप पढ़ाई के साथ, स्कोर के साथ अपना दूसरा जो पक्ष है उसका जरूर ख्याल रखना। अदरवाइज मैंने अपने रेजिम में देखा है कि बीटेक में एनआईटी में गोल्ड मेडलिस्ट थे, लेकिन वो आईएएस नहीं क्लियर कर पाए, वो केवल फॉरेस्ट सर्विस तक रह गए। क्यों नहीं कर पाए? बिकॉज उनका ओवरऑल जो पर्सनैलिटी था यूपीएससी में, वो कहीं ना कहीं वो स्कोर नहीं कर पाए। देयर आर पीपल हु आर पैशनेट कि बीटेक किया लेकिन गिटार ही जो है उनकी ज़िंदगी है। वो पॉलिटेक्निक के प्रिंसिपल बन के ही जो है बड़े खुश रहे और आज रिटायर हो गए। तो यहीं पे मैं कहता हूँ कि अकेले बीटेक या एमबीबीएस करना या कोई डिग्री लेना ज़िंदगी का मकसद नहीं होना चाहिए आपका, और ना ही सीपी गुरुकुल में मेरा विश्वास है। और मैं फॉर्चुनेट हूँ कि कहीं ना कहीं मैं पिछले टेन्योर में भी यहाँ का रेजिडेंट रहा हूँ और अभी भी मैं रेजिडेंट हूँ। कुछ बच्चों से मुखातिब भी होता हूँ। एक बच्चे का अभी भी नाम नहीं भूला हूँ, अभिनव। मैच में आंखों में आंसू आ गए थे, मम्मी की याद आ रही थी, शायद हो सकता है पहला वीक था उसका। तो मुझे बड़ी खुशी है और प्रिंसिपल मैम को धन्यवाद देता हूँ कि कहीं न कहीं उन्होंने मेरा नाम बताया होगा, सानिया और उनको, और मुझे ये मौका मिला आपके सामने आने का और सीखने का। मैं कोशिश करूँगा कि आपके कल के सेशन भी मैं कुछ सुन पाऊँ श्रोता के रूप में, मुझे खुशी होगी। इसी के साथ सभी को धन्यवाद, शुभकामनाएं।